Heavenly Delusion, Heavenly Delusion, Heavenly Delusion. It is something else. I heard zero hype about it. Hopped into it because I saw a TikTok and it was a great series. I was gonna make a video about this beforehand, but I said let me wait for it to finish. Let me wait to see all the episodes come out. I think episode 12 was the last episode, and oh boy, that was an episode. I'm gonna share my thoughts on this whole series because wow, it's something. It's definitely worth watching, but it's something. Before I get started, like, comment, subscribe, talk to me. I get lonely sometimes. Yeah, tell me what you like so I can give you more of what you like. It's a win-win situation over here. I'm just trying to give you what you like. Starting from the top of the top, the opening song slaps. It's a great opening song. It's a banger. It has so much energy. It really sets the tone for what I'm about to watch, which is a banger animation. It's a banger opening song, a banger OP, not the One Piece, but a banger OP for a banger episode, a banger EP. That opening song is one of the best I've heard this year, and this year had a lot of great songs. That Hell's Paradise song was good. I like Demon Slayer song. Chainsaw Man was great. The main characters, Maru and Kiriko, they are a great pair, great chemistry. I love them individually and together. Sometimes they share one brain cell, I love those moments, but they're also very capable people in this chaotic environment, which is Heavenly Delusion. All of the characters haven't had like a deep fleshed out backstory, but you could still see how their backstory has affected them, which is good writing on that part. Great writing. We love great writing. There is so much mysteries in this show, so much to unpack. Every episode, it just gives you more mysteries. They don't solve anything. Scooby-Doo and gang are doing a terrible job on this one because there's no mysteries solved. They just keep on adding on. From what's happening inside of the school to like who's really controlling this, because there's obviously someone else pushing their agenda inside of that institute. Outside in the world, what actually happened, what disaster took place to make everything so bad. So garbage. It's so much mysteries within the characters themselves. Like, what is Maru's real backstory? Like, he's obviously not a human. This man is built different, but what is his real story? Did he come from the institute? There's a lot of mysteries in this show, and every episode just gives you more and more. I love that. It keeps you very engaged. The animation is goated on this. It's not carried by animation like some people say Demon Slayer is. That's a different conversation. Hey, let me know if you want to hear my views on that, but that's a different conversation. I wouldn't say Demon Slayer is carried by animation, but Heavenly Delusion definitely has some great animation. I think this is a Mappa production. I think so. A Mappa baby. It might be. I'm not really sure on who produced it or who animated it, but they did a great job on that. This show is really a mix of Promised Neverland and Tokyo Sinks. The two settings, because it's like a dual protagonist kind of vibe, so the two settings contrast very well in the show, and there's mysteries on both sides. Everything is just weird. You just watch the show and you just feel something's off. This entire time something is just off, and it shows you what's off. It shows you, boy. It shows you, yeah, you're right, something's wrong. Don't be delusional. This is not a normal show. Don't be delusional. And there's a lot of delusion going on in this show, a whole lot of delusion. It's interesting in that aspect as well, because I really don't know what to believe. Talking about Kiriko, girl with the gun, Miss 007 right here. The girl is actually her brother. He had some kind of brain switch transplant thing, some get out vibes, you know what I'm talking about? So the boy is actually in his sister's body. The doctor said, oh, she's just hallucinating this whole thing, so it might not actually be the truth. But it makes you think, dang, and maybe it is the truth. And that's a delusion in itself. Maybe she couldn't accept what happened that day and had this kind of split personality thing going on in her head. It's very possible. And this is where I talk about the latest episode, because there's a lot of controversy about this. I did not see the show going in this direction with the SA charges. I did not think Robin was gonna do that. Where is Batman? He needs to tell Robin behave himself. That was out of line. Crazy behavior. It was crazy behavior. I didn't see it coming. I mean, once I saw she was like, where's my clothes? I'm like, this is not going well. I got a really bad feeling in my stomach. I was like, this is not going well. And I saw a lot of people saying, oh, they didn't like that. They shouldn't have had that kind of content in the manga. Child-friendly thing? No, but is it real? Yes. It makes the show a lot better because it shows this kind of realism. If you really be an FFFR in this kind of environment that the show has, in the calamity, in the societal collapse that has happened in Heavenly Delusion, do you think people are not out here doing this? It makes sense for the setting. It makes sense for the show. Was it bad? Yes, I really like my girl Kiriko. I did not want to see her go through that, as much as I don't want to see any girl in the world have to go through that. But it's reality, and we have to face it. And if you want it to stop, you have to be someone involved in stopping it. You can't just look away and be like, oh, this is nasty, oh, this is too much, I can't handle this. This is somebody's real reality. It's not the delusion. It's not a book, it's the real life. And this is showing real life on the screen. And that's media, if not showing you real life or showing you a satire of real life. That's real media to me. I did not want to see it happen. Obviously, I don't ever want to see it happen. But I respect that he was brave enough to show that kind of realism in the story and affect his character in that way. I have a lot of shows that don't want to hurt the main characters, you know what I mean? Or like upset anybody. They try to stay on the right side of the fence. They try to play everything cute. And to me, that's kind of like the fairy tale effect. Because it really is a fairy tale. Like, they'll be in a very bad situation. They got themselves in a jam. The odds are against them. They do not have a way out. And then by the power of friendship, or someone busts in at the last second and saves them. And I thought this was going to be that kind of show. It did hint to the severity of the show. And it showed like how serious this is. But episode 12 amped it up. Like, this is serious now. This is the kind of world we're living in. And that's the kind of world we live in for real. Maybe we're delusional too. People like to pretend that stuff like that doesn't happen. Oh, the world is better than it is. But the world is what it is. The world is the world. I'm not saying it's good or bad. It just is what it is. After that, it kind of made me think. I had to really be self-reflected after watching episode 12. So I didn't really read the manga. I'm gonna do it. I want to see how it goes. I am interested in the show. I am invested. I want to see Maru spin the block. Like I heard them say in the comments, he's gonna spin the block. So I want to see what he does. Cause that boy don't play. He might be 15, but he beat you like he's 25. Heavily Delusion, man. People are delusional in that show. I only gave you a little piece. I didn't want to spoil it. I don't want to say too much. I want you to watch the show and give me your own opinion. I want to hear your own opinion on this show. I know I've been lying about me making a Discord, but I actually made it. It's in the comment section. Not in the comments. It's in the description right now. Click it. I'll be there. We talk about Heavily Delusion. We talk about other anime that you're watching or you want me to watch. We just have a bunch of discussions and we're going to rock it out. I actually like anime, so I'm looking forward to see who joins. Peace and love.